And the accused is ready to take the plea.
You are charged with obtaining money by false pretenses, contrary to Section 313 of the Penal Code. In particular, sir, on
we are not proposed to bond, Your Honor. 2 weeks for pre-trial.
Then if I may make application for bond. Yes, Your Honor, we pray that the accused be released on reasonable board terms. And for the following reasons, this me on record for the accused. And the accused is ready to take the plea.
you are charged with obtaining money by false pretenses, contrary to Section 313 of the Penal Code. In particular, sir, on the first days between the 25th day of October 2024 and 12th day of March 2025 in Nairobi County, with intent to defraud, obtained from Ali Abdi Mali a sum of Kenyan shillings 1,006,001 shilling by falsely pretending that you are in a position to issue a tender of installation of street lights at Wajir County and employment of 3 persons into Kenya Power Company, a fact you knew to be false. Abdi Yunis Sadan, true or not true?
Your Honor.
True? Yes.
And we are not proposed to bond, Your Honor. 2 weeks for pre-trial.
Then if I may make application for bond. Yes, Your Honor, we pray that the accused be released on reasonable board terms. And for the following reasons. And he is innocent until the contrary is proved. And he is not a flight risk. His praise of a bond is known to both the IO and the complainant. Now he is a father and a sole breadwinner of his family. He is a father of 5 children. He shall not in any way, Your Honor, interfere with the witnesses. He shall cooperate with the IO in case of further investigations. And Your Honor, he shall avail himself before this court on and when required to do so. Your Honor, perhaps to mention, even if it will be off record, this is a matter that arises out of a loan that was given to the accused by the complainant in the sum of 1.2 million, Your Honor, and actually has managed to pay 2 million. At the time when he was arrested, which is last week on Thursday, he had traveled to meet the complainant with an agreement because they had agreed to exchange, he was willing to exchange his rand using the balance of 1 million as consideration. And to point and to mention to this court is that he's still willing to settle this sum of 1 million because it's a debt that he acknowledges. What he does not acknowledge are the charges, Your Honor. So that is more of a civil in nature, Your Honor. And on that ground, and even as parties engage in an out-of-court settlement, we'll be requesting, Your Honor, if this court can be lenient enough to release him, Your Honor, on lenient bond terms.
Do you have a passport? The court has considered the sentiments of defense and prosecution. For your bond terms, it's a bond of 1 million plus one share of so similar amount, or a cash bail of 500,000 plus 2 contact person. Number 3, a pre-trial will be done on the 9th day of December 2025 before this particular court and for further directions.
Yeah, much obliged. Thank you, Anna.
The charge is creating disturbance in a manner likely to cause a breach of peace. In particular, sir, on the 22nd day of November 2025 at around 1300 hours, jointly with others not before court at Railways Headquarters, Retirement and Benefit Scheme Offices within Nairobi County, created disturbance in a manner likely to cause a breach of peace by throwing stones at police officers and pushing the gates of the said office. Samuel Ngugi Maina, true or not true?
True. Oh, okay. Samuel, English or Kiswahili? English. Oh, okay. Listen keenly to the facts. Your Honor, brief particulars of the offense are that on 22nd November 2025, at around 1 p.m. at Railways Retirement Benefit Scheme offices, the accused person before you, to together with others not before court, disrupted exercise of compensation of Makongeni residents by Makao Bora officers under affordable housing program. Your Honor, they did this by throwing stones at police officers who were providing security and pushing the gates of the said offices. Anti-riot police officers were called to the scene and the accused person was a suspect then, claimed to be the chairman of Makongeni residents. He was arrested and charged with the offense before court. Are those facts true or not true?
Not really.
For further directions. Yes.
Your Honor, thank you for allowing me this. I'm the chairman of Makongeni Resident Association, and I represent over 40,000 people. What happened was there was an agreement between the government and the resident that they were going to pay every resident 4,800 units, amount of 150,000. What happened was the government, the Makao Bora people, paid 400 people. And then they sent message to the whole estate asking them to vacate immediately. It was not only implemented, it was asking 40,000 people to move within 24 hours. That is when I went there as the chairman of Makongeni Resident Association. I faced him. In fact, I found the gates locked. I told the security officers at the gate, please open, because this matter is of urgency.
So what I can advise you,
yes,
you know that is what we call public interest litigation matters.
Yes.
So they brought you this for this one. Yes, you pleaded not guilty. I've given you bond terms. So what you do is to file what you call a public interest litigation case. Okay?
Yes.
That is what you should do, so that your grievances are heard. And how do you go out in delay, all that should be heard in the court.
Then can you please be more lenient on my bond, please?
I've really been lenient. I've given you a bond of 20, that is not cash, but the cash bill is 10. Okay? The cash bill is 10,000. And then you will come for pre-trial on the 2nd of December before this catered for further directions. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
John.
The accused person.
Yes, that's Council Pinajuli.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you are charged with obtaining money by false pretenses, contrary to section 313 of the Penal Code. Particulars of the charge are on the first days between 28th day of April 2025 and 7th day of May 2025 in Nairobi CBD within Nairobi County, jointly with another, not before court. With intent to defraud, you obtain a sum of Kenyan shillings 850,000 from Joseph Kimani Kamore by falsely pretending that you are in a position to incorporate him in a business of importation of beauty and cosmetic products, a fact you knew to be false. John Njagi Gikonyo, true or not true?
Your Honor, we are not opposed to bond. We are praying for a pre-trial date in 2 weeks' time.
Your Honor, if I may, I do wish to apply that the accused person be released on a cash bail with an alternative of bond terms or a bond, which are favorable and reasonable. For the reason, Your Honor, that the accused person only mistake was to register a SIM card for his nephew, and that SIM card was used, or money was sent on that SIM card. Your Honor, I do not wish to know what the defense is, but the prosecution can actually confirm that the accused person who is supposed to be in this matter is not the accused person before you. That be as it may, Your Honor, we will have our day in court to establish that. Your Honor, the accused person comes from a very humble background, with a very young family. He has been in police custody from last week on Friday. And even there, Your Honor, he could not be able to raise cash bail requested or sought by the officer in charge. Your Honor, the accused person is a resident of Nairobi. He is neither a flight risk or a person capable of interfering with the investigations in any way. It's just unfortunate that he finds himself where he is today. That said, Your Honor, we'll be praying that the court be lenient on the terms of either cash bail or bond for the accused person. He undertakes to avail himself as and when he is required to appear before you, Your Honor. So we pray that the court be lenient. We'll also be requesting that we be supplied with witness statements and documentary evidence that the prosecution intends to rely on during the hearing of this matter. We so pray, Your Honor.
Of 350,000 shillings plus 2 contact person. Pre-trial will be on the 8th day of December before court number 1 and further directions.
We're most obliged. Thank you.
Yes, there is. The judge is operating a Class C enterprise, that's to a travel company without tourism license. And particular, sir, on the 21st day of November 2025 in Nairobi County, in the Republic of Kenya.
Were you in custody or out? Were you in or out?
Particular, sir, on the 21st day of November 2025 in Nairobi County, in the Republic of Kenya, was found operating a tour and travel company, namely Efasta, without tourism license. Efalin Mweni Wambua, true or not true? True.
The process is also, I have the receipts and the message I have paid, so I'm still there. The certificate of incorporation is still pending, but I have the receipts and everything. I have already paid for them.
So let him read to you the counsel.
Listen, these are the facts of your case. Your Honor, brief facts are that two clients from India formally lodged a complaint against the accused person before court, who is the CEO of Evesta Tours and Travels, which offered a 13-day trip they had booked with the said company from 5th November 2025. Your Honor, it later turned out to be fraudulent, unprofessional and financial. They had booked a 13-day trip with the accused company, which was to start on 5th November 2025. It later turned out to be fraudulent, unprofessional and financially damaging to the said complainants. They requested for intervention from the Director General Tourism and Regulatory Authority, who later informed police officers. The accused person was summoned on 21st November 2025. Your Honor, apart from bad services, investigations also established that the company was operating without a tourism license. The accused person was subsequently arrested, escorted to Capitol Hill Police Station, booked, statements were recorded, and later she was assessed and charged with the offense before court. Your Honor, I wish to produce in evidence an email complaint from the complainants in this matter. That is all. This is Exhibit 1. Yes.
What the prosecution has said, is it true or not true? Everything that has been said, he was on his feet. So what he said when he was on his feet, is it true or not true? Come again? True. Everything that he has said, you heard him speak. So is it true what he has said in facts? It's not true. A bond is herein granted of 200,000 plus one surety of similar amount, or a cash bill of 100,000 plus two contact persons. A pre-trial will be done on the second day of December 2025 before this court and for further directions.
Your Honor, we pray Exhibit 1 be released back to the police.
Get it back there, because I've not put it in there.
Much obliged.
Yes, there is this miscellaneous application. 4591 of 2025. Joshua Mubi, Mani. Yeah, it took plea. Yeah, it took plea, yes. So they were to close the miscellaneous application today.
In E618 of 2025, an offense of personation. So the court can proceed and close the miscellaneous file on.
Sijui nipate Your Honor, sorry, I think.
460?
3. I was here in the morning for plea, Your Honor. Yes. Your Honor directed that we a pre-bond pre-bail report to be made available to the court. We've done all we could, but we've not been able to successfully present the report in court. I am here to make a request to the court subject to what the prosecutor thinks. Your Honor, in the morning, the prosecutor wasn't objecting to bond. And I guess the subsequent issue was the travel. The travel, yes. I wish to plead with the court in this way. We are able to deliver the accused person's passport in court today. And we also wish to plead with the court to at least consider a cash bail with a contact person pending the conclusion of the report, because the complainant was not available today. I don't know whether that can serve the ends of justice.
Actually, the pre-bail is to get everything that you're saying, and then the court gives its determination, and it's just for tomorrow. I think I heard you say you're going to try and give it by the afternoon.
We did our best. The only challenge we got is the complainant. I think we don't want to say a lot of things, but she was busy.
Okay.
Yes.
So, can we come tomorrow first thing in the morning?
Okay.
Tomorrow is 25th, yes.
25th. We are trying to avoid a state lodging, but can I bother you a bit, Your Honor, please, if you wouldn't mind?
Can I?
May I please bother you to request that perhaps Capitol Hill Police Station, will that be too much to ask? Will that be too much to ask?
No, that's okay.
Oh, thank you.
And then I have this, provided I have this prevail tomorrow.
We will try our best. We'll try our best, I think. We'll try our best. I thank you for your indulgence, Your Honor.